Hi guys, and welcome to another video for Motorhome Retrofits. So today we're sat in the advanced in-car studio and we are going to talk you through what we've been doing on this Mercedes S907 brand new motorhome. It's a Mercedes Sprinter and it's coming to us for a load of Alpine kit, and we're going to be fitting the Alpine component speakers, so that's a door speaker and a tweeter dash mounted. We're also going to be fitting the underseat sub and the amp combo. This is brand new kit, we've not seen it before, we've done loads for the transporters and we're now going to fit it into this brand new Sprinter. Right, so step one is Richard's going to remove both the front passenger door cards. In order for us to fit the speakers, we're going to have to sound deaden the area. Now, Mercedes, when they used to share the platform with VW, had a preset way of doing it. But what they've done now is they have fitted the factory speakers into the door cards themselves and not onto the door frame, which means that we've had to sound deaden the back of the door card as well as the door for us to fit the Alpine component speakers. Now, the speakers that we're fitting are dedicated 6-inch bass driver with then a dash mounted tweeter setup. Now, the factory tweeter, from when you look at it, when you sat in the van, the tweeter sits on the dashboard and faces and just goes up into the windscreen and projects into the windscreen, and it's not very good. Whereas to create that soundstage, you really want the tweeter to be firing at you for when you're driving, because you've got the road noise and the fact that you're driving a big van. So what you'll see shortly is a really nice picture of the tweeters installed and angled directly to you to give you that soundstage. So what Richard has done is he has applied, we use various different sound deadening. We use Silent Coat and we use Skins and we use Dodo. Now, it's all as much. It's a bitumen based setup. It's quite heavy, it's quite sticky, and it's quite involved to install, but done properly really makes a difference. Now, as you can see in this picture here, the door card it takes a good hour and a half for you to apply the sound deadening, but worth every little bit. And again, with the door card itself, it's essential that you have sound deadening done, otherwise you won't benefit from the audio output from the speakers. We're now at the point at fitting the 6-inch Alpine speakers, but as I said earlier, these are fitted into the door card itself, not the door frame. This is unusual because normally they would be screwed into the door frame to give you that solid feel and that solid bass for the sound. Because they're screwed onto the existing door card brackets, we've obviously had to sound deaden around there for it to give you full functionality, full potential for the volume. But now that the speakers are in and done, Richard can now put the door cards back on, make sure they're all fitted on there, screwed on, and we can then start work on the tweeters. Right, so we've just installed the tweeters, and as I said previously, the tweeters from factory just fire up into the windscreen and not really projected at the driver or passenger, but mainly the driver. These new Alpine SPC S907 component tweeters are housed in some plastic grille housings, and they look awesome. They face the driver, they look really good, and you can actually hear instruments which you wouldn't have done before, because this vehicle came to us from factory with the quite a rare 10-inch MBUX system. Now, the MBUX or MBUX comes in a 7-inch and a 10-inch format, and we do a lot of reversing cameras for these, but very rare to see, or we haven't seen many of the 10-inch system. Now, from factory and as part of stock, this comes with a center speaker. Now, the center speaker is exactly what it is. It's right in the middle of the dashboard, and the customer had already complained to us saying that most of the audio seemed to be coming from that center speaker. Well, we have to fit, as part of the package or component, a reduction coil, and that means that will block the majority of the audio coming from the center speaker, so that the door speakers and the tweeters can do independently the job that they are paid to do. Now, once we've done all of that, center speaker in, induction coil fitted, or reduction coil fitted, and then tweeters in, door cards back on. We're now ready to start wiring up the sub and the amp. Right, so my job today was to get involved with taking the passenger seat out in its entirety, unbolting the swivel base because it's a motorhome, and gaining access to the seat base itself. Now, next to the seat base is the inspection panel for the main vehicle battery, very similar to other platforms like the Fiat Ducato, and we will independently wire up the amplifier directly to the battery under the floor, give it a nice chassis ground, and then locate the carpeted 8-inch subwoofer under the seat with brackets and route the cabling up to behind the glove box for the DSP amplifier. Again, if you don't know what that means, that's a digital signal processor, digital sound processor, and that is the bit that all the speakers plug into that, and then they run from there to the head unit and then to the speakers themselves. So we interact with the factory speakers front and rear to give you the amplification. Now, it's not part of the package because the Alpine SPC Adventure range come as a set of front component speakers, door speaker and tweeter, and then we generally team it up with the underseat 8-inch subwoofer that's in a carpeted box and the amplifier, which is a 6-channel amp. Now, the 6-channel amp means that it can run the sub, the front and rear speakers. Now, if you've got a van, you're not going to have rear speakers, but this is a fully built motorhome, so it came to us with rear speakers. Now, they are really small, boring, coaxial speakers. So what we've done as part of our installation today is we have routed out the 5-inch hole ready to fit 6-inch component speakers in with a separate tweeter. So that's what component means. So you've got your 6-inch mid bass with your tweeter, and we'll again show you some pictures here of what we've done, and that will be linked to the new Alpine 6-channel amplifier. So they are going to give you a bit more all-round sound. You're not going to hear them from the front so much, but when you are in the motorhome, then it's going to give you a little bit more of a pleasurable sort of sound experience, because ordinarily the sound would just be coming from the front. Right, we are done. It's been a long day and we have now finished this awesome retrofit of the Alpine audio or adventure sound system. So, 2021 Mercedes Sprinter. It's an S907 and it's a motorhome, this particular one. So we have done the SPC range of component speakers for the front doors and the dashboard. We have done the underseat 8-inch subwoofer and the DSP 6-channel amplifier combo. We've upgraded the rear speakers, and this vehicle is going to leave us with one happy customer. Now, we love doing videos for motorhome retrofits, but please check out our other channel, Advanced in Car. We're always working on German cars and other makes and models, and we're always doing some really cool stuff. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, keep on watching, and thanks very much.